Big show indeed we have here today.
Big show.
We are back after a huge, long absence. It's been 7 months.
7 month hiatus. A lot has happened in that 7 months.
Yeah.
I got married. And then that's it. That's all.
it.
Any of the three of us did. Though one of us got married.
We've done nothing with our lives.
Nope.
We've pretty much planned this show since then.
Yep. It's been a good time.
Yeah. So, episode 7.
Episode 7.
A dynasty. We
a
have
dynasty.
on our hands here.
It's
It's
a great program that we put together. A lot of effort goes into it.
It's the greatest show on Pugsley's shade carpet.
It is. It's fucking gross.
All right, so let's talk about what the year of Madden 25
Well,
was
let's
all
talk about the year it was. The year itself was essentially me destroying any and all people who tried to play me.
It was the Kenny and Dusty show.
That was the Kenny show. Dusty got one early, and that was it. So it was the
But
Kenny
he won
show.
one. You didn't win them all, so shut up.
Yeah, I basically did.
No, did you go to all 3?
No,
schools?
Cooney beat the shit out of me, actually.
Oh, so how?
While I played a game here, which is
But
what
it
I blame
but it was the Kenny show.
Absolutely, it was.
Even though you,
I
you
felt
weren't even
bad
there.
for Cooney as having a kid, so I was like, I'll give him this one. I gave him that one, and
Yeah,
then
that's why you
every
did
time we
that.
played since then, I beat him.
We've established this. You don't let anybody win anything.
No, I
ever.
don't. Yeah, I still feel like I was again
me.
clearly the best player, and it wasn't close.
I think it's a little bit closer than it was the previous season.
Oh, I think it was closer than it was in Madden 13 or 14 or
Well,
whatever
when you got a guy like Dusty who's all about running the ball, and he gets Trent Richardson right away, and is
that
2
was-
games later at 99 overall.
Yeah, that was not a good. That was not a
He
good
was
trade for
impossible to stop. I think, and as shocking as it was, the first person to even get remotely close against Dusty was me.
When I played Dusty,
You hadn't played him yet, all right?
I played him like 2 weeks after you did.
It was like a season and a half in, and no one had scored more than 7 points against him.
He had
And I
like
managed to
800
keep
yards
it close
rushing
to the
against
fourth
me,
quarter.
and I could not stop Dusty's run. It didn't matter. I can't play defense to begin with, so.
You can't?
No, I
You
really
play
can't.
defense?
I don't really that great on defense.
That's new.
Yeah, I do score more points than everybody else, so that's pretty much all I work on.
So what kind of things do we like and dislike about this game?
I did not like how easy it was to run the ball outside. I felt like
It was.
as soon as you got
very
outside,
easy.
it didn't matter what you did. It was over.
It was a year of counters and stretches and
Yeah, it was
crosses
basically the year of the running the ball. I never really took part in that. Just not a big fan of running the ball. I like to air it out and kind of spread the defense. But
you ran the ball more than you did in any other game.
no, yeah, more than I did in the other games. But I don't care for it. It's not my thing. So
That's probably why you didn't win 3 titles.
that's why I won 2. How many you got?
Got 1 victory against you.
That I fucking sold to
Oh
Will.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was. I also enjoyed that. Will trade me his players if I agree to lose a regular season game, which I did, and I gave you that win.
Sure you did.
I absolutely tried to give it to you, and it was painful to watch.
Sure you did. Just
We can watch it. I have it
just
recorded
like you
on my
tried to have Geno Smith get injured. Yeah.
It's funny is after we watch this, I'm going to show the video of Jake on my iPad that I brought today.
That doesn't mean anything.
It does,
You
because I talk
lost.
about it
You
before the
lost
game
me.
starts.
You lost to me.
Yep, I did. I did at the request of Will.
You lost to me.
And it
That was
got me
my favorite
injured.
part of the whole of the game was beating Kenny. And seeing a lot of other people beat Kenny.
4 people beat me that year.
Yeah, it's a good amount.
4 people
Plenty.
combined.
And it could be 1, and it would still be just as good.
Oh Jesus!
Other
It was a good
other
game.
thing
I liked
really-
it. I didn't like how people started dropping out. I feel like with
Yeah.
the PS4, had a lot more people coming in. I know Carl's coming back. Will's got some more fat friends that he has, so he's going to bring
Stay on
those
topic
in.
here. We're not talking about that.
We're talking about Madden 25 now.
Yeah.
I didn't like how people left.
Okay, but now you're talking about people coming back in. That's later in the show.
Sorry, we have an agenda.
One thing
Continue,
that I
Jake.
really hated was how difficult it was to scout players. I mean, we kind of mentioned in a previous episode where Pugsley had not played the game in like, I don't know, a month and a half and had enough scouting points to, keep track of one person. I mean, it's...
Yeah, I mean, you really don't have. You really can't. Besides looking at just generalized
Yeah,
A, B, C, D on people.
It was
If
so
you
much
did-
to-
Not only that, but if you didn't have a top 15 pick, you had no idea what you were getting because there's no way you looked at everybody because
No,
you just don't.
and
You don't
you
have
can't.
enough points. Yeah.
You can't. And I think that that needs to be changed. I think you need to be able to fully scout, especially like running backs and wide receivers. You want to see their speed and not have it take a month to be able to see how fast a guy is.
Yeah.
It's
Because once you dump, 5,000 whatever scouting points into a guy, then you figure out that A speed's actually 88. You're like,
yeah, and you're not
I
going
don't
to
want
touch
that
him
fucking
at
guy.
that point.
Yeah.
And it's it's just such a waste.
Yeah.
I think that needs.
But
to be
I mean,
fixed.
it is better than like in Madden 13 where you could see the ratings, all the ratings of every single player. I mean, that's kind of ridiculous too on the complete opposite spectrum of that, where you don't
Yeah,
want to
but
be
at
able to
least-
see everybody. You want to have to.
But at
earn
least
those
then you'll have a
points.
guy who's got like the number 3 pick and is not going to get screwed because he didn't scout the full speed. He just saw A speed and like 97 acceleration and 99 carry. And like for instance, I picked up the Alabama kid. I never saw what his full speed was, but everything else was rock solid. But he had shit speed, so he was useless to me the entire time.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean that.
But if everybody's able to see it, then the worst teams.
I
are
think that
actually
would
getting
make
the best
draft picks a
players.
lot more valuable at that point because then it's not such a
Exactly.
crapshoot.
Well, and that was the thing you saw completely. People were throwing draft picks out in trades like
Like they were absolutely nothing because if you didn't scout them, it was pointless to even hang on to them because you didn't know what the fuck you were gonna get.
yeah, I didn't have any interest in drafting hardly anybody.
Yeah, I mean I got a couple of good guys, but that was just fucking computer auto drafted them anyway. So.
Yeah, wrecked a lot of the game for me. I mean, especially when you're doing the sim one play one too.
Which I really enjoy. I think we should keep doing that as well.
I liked it too, but when we're drafting 6 draft classes, I want to know what those fucking guys are going to be like.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know if a lot of people left because they didn't like the Sim 1 Play 1 or they just didn't.
No, I think that they were just sick of losing to you and Dusty.
Yeah, I can get that. That makes sense. I would get sick of it too.
All right, so our next thing to kind of sign off, Madden 25, we did this last year. We came up with some awards.
Awards? What we do?
I came up with awards. If people dispute that, then I don't really give a shit.
No one cares.
So first award here, I wanted to remind people that weren't at the convention or pay attention to the thread as much. We had a PST2 champion.
All I do is win everything that we have. It
No,
doesn't
no.
matter what it is, I'm going to win it. Because I'm the best. And it's not close.
Well, I can
It's
tell you it's
legit
not
not
because you
close.
occasionally do other things other than Madden. That's
No,
absolutely
no.
not why.
I do have a job that I go to on a regular basis.
Sure you do.
And I do enjoy Madden quite a bit, but I do actually do other things as well.
You did. You already won the tournament with saying that.
Yeah,
you
I
get to
won.
enter it again in
I can-
PS3.
I can enter it again.
No, you can't enter it again. It's already over. You
Yeah,
won that.
it doesn't matter. If we have a competition, I'll win
But
it.
hey,
'cause I'm the best.
congratulations! Which means that the PST championships remain in house. So if
That's right.
the cycle's
That's
going to
right.
complete itself.
Yes, you can't.
Something that I say.
Trifecta. Here it comes.
Trifecta.
And you have to have just a million opportunities because sometimes you say the fucking most retarded things I've ever heard.
See, and I have to really say the dumbest things like anyone has ever heard in their entire lives because people don't want to see me win that badly. But if I say something that's just so stupid, it has a chance. But it has to be miles
gotta
worse
be.
than anybody has ever heard
It
in
has
their
to be like
lives.
the Joe Montana of comments. Where
Yeah.
it's just so awesome. It's just
It'll have to.
unbelievable.
If anybody can do it.
If anybody,
If anyone can. If you're looking
if anybody
at it
can
right
say
now.
something so retarded it hurts me on the inside, it's you.
Biggest disappointment of the year.
It's
There's
disappointment, but it's
there's
also
probably
the
some room for
accomplishment.
debate about this, but for me, I guess I picked Keith in this one. Keith didn't even own the
He
game.
didn't buy the game, and the idea that he was in the league for weeks and months without actually owning a copy of the game when he's in the Madden League was both a disappointment to me and an accomplishment because he didn't buy the fucking game. People were just like, that's Keith being Keith. Like he's not in the fucking league. He just is there.
But and the thing is too is when I play against Keith, I really enjoy beating the absolute life out of him. Beating Keith in this game is a really fun experience.
I don't think I've ever played him.
Oh, you're missing a treat.
No, I'm sure I am. I'm sure Keith would
Because
have
he
been.
usually has like 2-3 of those little trick plays that you can figure out before the first quarter ends, and then
That's
shut
all
that
just
down,
down
and
there?
then he's throwing 16 interceptions the rest of the game, and it's just a ride. I always liked playing Keith, and I didn't get to do that last year. It sucked.
Sad.
Our surprise user. This was a really difficult choice. A lot of debate, I'm sure, is up for this. We put it as GRB.
GRB, who made multiple playoff appearances despite being in a division with Pugsley and 2 computer teams. that must have been an uphill battle at all times.
And even
for
coming
good
back,
old
because
GRB.
watching back on one of our previous episodes, we had 2 computer teams that were ahead of both GRB and Pugsley in
What
that
a
division,
fucking
and
joke.
he came from behind,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
made it happen.
Absolutely. Just
So,
persevered.
To see that kind of
You can't keep him
dedication
down.
out of GRB is extremely
That's
surprising.
what they say.
to me.
Reliable.
Yeah.
GRB, the R is for reliable.
To actually give a shit to beat the computer teams that many times every year is,
That's
so I tip my
Well,
hat
it's
to you,
really good.
GRB. Congratulations.
The dumbest trade. This was my favorite trade. I traded a defensive tackle for 99 overall Dez Bryant to JPB because he's a fucking idiot.
He was a 99 overall defensive tackle.
No, 99 overall Dez Bryant.
Wasn't the defensive tackle 99 overall?
I think it was 99 overall too.
That's what I just said.
That's what I'm saying. But the fucking,
I'm not saying that it's an even trade.
Absolutely.
It is the worst trade I've ever seen in my life.
Because he was so afraid of the fucking run. He was afraid of Dusty's run and Chuck's run that he just wanted all the defensive tackles that he could find.
Yeah, he gave me Morris Claiborne.
Yeah, for some fucking...
For Marcel Darius.
Yeah. He wanted
and I think I even got a draft pick out of him, too.
That is just so fucking stupid.
Close circuit to JPB, defensive tackles are not going to win you the game.
JPB, if you want some trades, I got some awesome D tackles.
Yeah, get a good defensive tackle, give them to JPB for whoever the hell
whoever you want.
Aim for the stars because you'll get them. Best game. This was complete and utter shock when this happened.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, we went from one of the previous Madden powerhouses in Wars, and Benny Boo taking them down to the playoffs.
In the playoffs.
In the playoffs is the big thing.
Because especially when Wars is, he's the Lions, he's got Calvin Johnson, you can pretty much do anything you want with him. And for Benny Boo
to take him out.
Yeah.
It was really impressive.
I was absolutely speechless. And Ben posted that video of himself afterwards in the celebration. Just fantastic.
Yeah, it was really good,
yeah. I mean, congrats again to Benny Boo. That's a well-deserved win.
It was a very good win.
Very good.
I would like to say that what I feel is the best game was when the last game was played, when I played Chuck, and I absolutely destroyed him, because Chuck, you're a fucking fraud. Chuck is the biggest fucking horseshit player in the world.
There's apparently this
Chuck's got two fucking players.
No, not even saying.
No, it's not a rivalry.
Talking shit about Chuck
for months.
It's not a
rivalry. It's not. Because for it to be a rivalry, I have to be like competitive with that person.
But for
it wasn't competitive.
Okay, but
log on to your PS3 and fire up the fucking league.
But you talk shit about Chuck more than anybody else right now.
Chuck fucking sucks. Chuck, you're terrible and you know it.
He's got a Rambus title. He got to a Rambus Bowl.
He got the 2 Rambus Bowls.
Okay,
the computer beat me the first time, and then I showed Chuck what happens the next time. I destroyed him.
I don't care about Chuck or anything like that.
No one does. Chuck is terrible.
I don't think that he's terrible.
He's terrible. I would say that you're probably better than Chuck, which is saying a lot.
For you to give this much of a shit about it, there's a rivalry brewing here.
Yeah. Well, it used to be Mace, but fucking Mace and his Jerry curl are just gone.
Yeah, so, he's not back yet.
I don't know.
Not been confirmed on him.
No one knows where he's going.
Getting off topic, we're not there yet. Biggest piss baby / biggest spaz.
Joe Bentley.
The perennial winner. This is Joe Bentley's.
Joe Bentley.
This is Bentley's title. It's not much else you can say about it.
It's Joe's.
I think everybody agrees, and they know why. And Joe.
Is Joe even going to play next year? This year?
No, it's not in the budget.
Not in the budget.
Yeah.
Not in the budget. Yeah, I respect that.
But he can buy a brand new puppy dog and.
Nah, puppy dogs are only like $400. Where are you going?
Yeah, what else costs $400 right now?
PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
It's probably easier to sell the wife on the idea of the puppy rather than the PlayStation 4.
Oh. All right.
Next up, we have the Volkswagen Salesman of the Year.
Volkswagen Salesman of the Year.
This is GRB.
I'm tight race as always, but GRB pulls it out again.
Pulls it out again. The R is for reliable.
Oh, yeah.
That guy sells them like they're just going out of style.
You can't shove him off the lot quick enough when he's on duty that day.
No, you can't. You can't create him fast enough.
Nice work again. I don't see anyone taking that.
No one's taking that.
Dynasty right here.
That is the ultimate dynasty.
Ultimate dynasty. Horror of the Year. There's a lot of debate, even though there really shouldn't be, because the obvious choice for the award is Kenny.
Yep.
But no one cares about making trades more than you.
That's my favorite part of the game. If they stopped doing trades, I would lose interest very quickly.
Okay. There you go, Rick Ramsley. Stop trading with Kenny, and he's out of the league. You want him gone? That's how you do it.
That's the only reason I like to play it. The playing is it's fun, but I like to build the team. The team building is more entertaining to me.
That's all we got to do.
Stop
making trades.
Stop making trades, and I'll disappear.
But we got to get our fucking
I probably won't, though,
these new guys.
I probably won't disappear just because I know Marcus is being a little girl with everything. You should kick him out of the league, man. Yeah, way to be, Marcus.
Yeah, he's real tough.
Yeah. The worst user. Oh, I skipped one. Convention MVP.
The convention this year was really a sad little experience. There was like 5 people there, including Sticka, who is he Dan Hogan?
I don't know who's working that night.
I don't know.
Apparently, Sticka was Dan Hogan, and Dan Hogan was Sticka the whole time.
Okay, but they're both in the league, I guess, right?
They're both in the league?
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, wow. That's pretty impressive.
So, but, like, he was there, it was Cooney, it was me, Pugsley, Raffleson for a little while, but, like, everyone was, like, there for 10 minutes, like, oh, I gotta get home and see my kids, and I'm like, I got fucking 2 kids at home, and I'm not going home to see them because I got the night off. It's one day out of the year. Shame on this league for what they did to the convention this last year. Fuck you.
Who was the convention MVP?
So the convention MVP, and this is what happens when nobody shows up for the convention. Your convention MVP was Ryan Pugsley.
Yeah, I heard you got a girl's number.
Got a girl's number.
Did you have the little hottie over the other day?
I don't know. I don't remember getting her number, actually.
You did. You told me you called her.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty wasted.
The girl's number.
Yeah.
I mean, me and you stayed till...
Well, we were at the well for a while. GRB was there with us probably later than everybody else.
Yep,
And then
GRB took one for the team.
Yeah,
everybody else left at about 7:30 and...
Yeah, we left at probably, I don't know,
11
and went to Willie's and just kind of partied with all the dirt balls that were hanging out there. And one of them
great
happened to give
experience.
Pugsley your number.
There you go.
It's a great
That's
experience.
how it is.
Yeah, it was fun for us, but it was not a convention. It was sick and disgusting and pitiful.
That's it. It'll be
I need to see a better one next year.
We'll
I'm
get a better
coming.
The
Worst user.
worst user.
Worst
I have
user
debate
of
about
the
this
year.
because I
Kenny
have
has
my own.
debate about this, but you look
You're
at
pretty
the
clear
records.
cut.
No.
Look at the records on this. I don't think he's the worst player in the league, but he certainly had the worst overall record, I guarantee, last year, and it was Mr. Joe Betley and his fucking pitiful Yexons.
Yeah, the X's were pretty bad, but they weren't Matt Hoffman bad. No one is Matt Hoffman.
Hoffman beat
bad.
Cooney. That ruins your whole
Sprinkles
argument.
beat me.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Hoffman is the worst, and
Yeah, and I didn't.
it
And
wasn't
you don't put
close.
Sprinkles as the worst user in the league. He wasn't. He was one of them, as Betley is one of the worst
Yes,
users in
but
the
he
league.
is not. Bentley is not the worst.
Yes, he is. Hoffman
Betley,
is one of the worst users in the league. But he
battled
was
to
not.
the death.
He was not the
Hoffman
worst last
is
year.
dead.
He was not the worst.
If you tied him at the wrist and gave him a knife, I'm telling you, Joe Betley's killing Matt Hoffman.
I'm going to do a bit of research on this because I almost want to say that they played against each other and Hoffman beat him.
He's just the.
I wanna say-
too shitty, son.
I'm just saying.
Let's just say I think Matt Hoffman was the worst, but I enjoyed playing Matt Hoffman the most because of the sad text message that he would send me, which are
every time.
Every time.
For you.
Yep.
When I beat him, he's a gentleman.
You know who else does those sad, pissy text messages? Is Marcus.
I don't
Marcus
doubt that
also
for a
does
second.
that. We played him and I fucking beat the
Oh,
shit
yeah.
out of him. I was like, hey, good game. And he just went,
I
fuck
think
you.
Marcus takes this way more seriously than people give him credit for. I think
I
he
bet you-
really wants to win.
I can tell.
And
he probably, because I'm sure he's a super competitive guy. He probably doesn't like to lose. So,
Yeah, I
just
don't
saying.
know.
I also got sad, pissy text messages from Marcus, which were a highlight of my evening that
Not
day.
for a second. He kind of became the new Mace of the group because Mace was kind of, I don't know, that average-ish type of player who was always on the cusp but never really was
Yeah.
that great.
Nah, Mace used to be pretty good, but I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if he's going to be the fucking
I'll tell you what
leader.
happened to him. He lost to me. That's what happened to him. And he just lost his mind,
Oh.
quit the game, and that's what happens when you lose to me. You just feel like shit and want to kill yourself.
The best user.
Best user.
It wasn't close. It was me.
It was actually
Again?
very close this
Nope.
year. I
That's-
didn't want to give it to you, but you won 2 titles.
That's 2 years in a row. It's been me
But I wanted to give the nod to Dusty, who he won a title this year and he hadn't for
for a few years.
a few
I guess.
years.
Yeah.
It's
So
been-
I mean,
it's
good
been
job
a
for.
really long time. So,
I loaned Dusty my title for a little bit there, and then I naturally took it back as it's
No, you
actually
didn't.
mine.
you didn't have a good enough quarterback yet.
Yeah, I did. No, I did.
You lost to Cooney, who lost to
No, Cooney. Yeah,
Dusty.
Cooney was. I was not ready for Cooney splits that day. It was fucking coming and coming and coming.
Yeah, you didn't have Geno Smith at 99 overall yet.
Yep. But then I got him 90 overall, and I fucking destroyed everybody else. Then I won the last
Okay.
Super Bowl with a backup quarterback for fun.
Congratulations.
Thank
It was
you.
also the most pointless game ever because it was just like 2 months after the
Yeah, it was like
conference championship.
Yeah, because we
games
just
were
bought that
played.
house, so I was trying to get fucking internet there, and it wouldn't work.
Yeah,
So.
who fucking cares?
All right, shall we go to
So,
our next topic here?
Yeah, let's talk about, next season.
Next
The
season, it should be,
PS4s.
it's fucking, the lottery's, 2 weeks away?
Currently, there's 14 confirmations as far as I know. I'm not privy to Cooney's text messages and emails and people that are saying they want in, but it sounds like on top of the 14 that were in it last year, plus Carl, I guess, there's 4 to 5 new guys
Yeah.
and some guys returning like Forsberg
Oh, yeah,
and
Forsberg's
Nico
coming.
and
I don't know who that is.
he was very early when I started. I don't think he lasted very long. I probably beat him or something.
Yeah,
And you
but
can-
I mean, for most part, I think it's pretty much the core guys.
yeah, you got. I mean, you have your Marcus, you got your JPB, Noah, Will,
Cheltitz,
unfortunately.
Raph, you, Chuck, Dusty, Pugsley, Carl, me, Cooney, and Meyer, along with the new guys. So
Is Keith not playing?
Keith is not playing. I've heard. Keith and Bentley are both gone off the pasture,
Jesus Christ!
both dead. So I think it should be fun. I think that the idea of having the new guys not in the current draft, current lottery, is a good idea.
Yep.
Because if you have a fucking new guy comes in for 2 weeks and that he picks that team, and that's
So, but at the same time, that means that Carl's not going to be in the lottery, so he's going to be done.
that
on
is
the
true.
list.
I wonder if Carl will not be on the list because Cooney did say
He said-
Carl's going to be in the lottery.
He said no.
it
Cooney
doesn't
said.
matter. Cooney said that, but it doesn't fucking.
And
He's
Carl,
not,
is Carl a slew?
I don't know.
Then he's going to be in the
Yeah,
lottery. that's for
Carl
sure.
will be in
Cooney
the
will go
lottery.
back on that
Carl will
word
be in the lottery because he said Madden 25 service time is needed, but
He didn't have it. He didn't play.
I don't know. I'm telling you, he's going to.
Carl didn't play.
Carl,
out of the lottery.
I know Carl didn't play.
Sanctions.
There we go. Sanctions. Carl will be in the lottery. That's just what's going to happen.
He shouldn't be. He can
Um,
have pick 15 if he wants it.
Yeah. I mean, even though, if you think about it, pick 15 last year, some really good teams were still going. So,
I think I had pick 18, and I still ended up with the Bills, which is a team that I had, my top 2 targets. And my number 1 target was still on the board.
who was your the Colts?
Yeah, Colts and Panthers and Bills were like all interchangeable, and I ended up landing with the Bills. I enjoyed my time with them.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Pugsley.
Fucking producer being a dill.
Yeah, let's move it along here. We're only 21 minutes into the show. All right, so let's talk about some teams that these guys are going to possibly be looking at.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll do a little bit of a mock lottery. It's kind of impossible since we don't have an order yet, but guys that are going to want that play a certain way are going to want certain teams that have these
Yeah.
players that they play like. So start off our list. Let's go with Marcus. Who do we think Marcus is going to be eyeing up this year?
He likes the mobile quarterbacks, and I think that after having not as great a team in the Raiders, I bet you he would, given the choice, I'm sure he would like the Redskins or the Niners or the Seahawks, somewhere where he's got that mobile quarterback and he's got that good team to build around.
Yeah, I mean,
can see
and
that.
he's going to want a really good team, so I have to think that the Seahawks and 49ers. 49ers, if I were to make a bet, if he has the number 1 pick, that's who he's going to pick.
I would say he goes Redskins.
He's had Kaepernick as his quarterback before. 49ers have a much better defense. Marcus wants a really good team because he really wants to win this. That's how
Yeah,
like I said, he takes this seriously. He wants a good team.
Yeah, I can see that. I just think if he had the number 1 pick, I'd say that he would probably go with the Redskins.
I don't think so.
Yeah. All right,
not enough
JPB.
defense.
I say JPB wants to return to home. He wants the Bills. Bills are bust for this guy.
He didn't do jack shit as the Cowboys.
No, he did
didn't
not do anything.
So the Bills are fun. It's a fun roster. I didn't mind taking him. I applaud him for having him as long as he did. I mean,
Yeah.
CJ Spiller is legit, and Gilmore was great, and I ended up trading for Claiborne and made it awesome.
Yeah, you have
Jairus
a-
Bird was awesome.
Yeah, plus Sammy Watkins this year will be
Sammy
very good.
Watkins this
so.
year is going to be huge. Yeah, and EJ Manuel, as terrible as a real life quarterback is, he's absolutely everything you'd want in a Madden
Yeah,
quarterback.
good enough speed, good enough arm. That's all you need.
Yep.
Noah, I say after Noah has had the Rams, the Jaguars, and what the fuck did he have last year?
Dolphins.
Noah is going to
Division,
take.
you dumbass.
Noah's going to take the best team that he can get. So whatever the best team available is, he'll take that because he does not
Yeah.
want.
Well, he's not a big mobile quarterback guy. He could really win with
I got
play with
Broncos.
anybody. Broncos is probably a good bet.
Yeah, because he's not a big. He had
But at the same
Tannehill, he had Manziel. He never really ran that much with him anyway.
time, maybe that's it. Manziel got hurt though. He didn't play.
That's
in that
true.
much,
He did
so-
get hurt.
I mean, the Browns. He was a big Manziel guy. I bet he maybe wants a little bit of the Browns
Yeah,
this
I
year.
don't know.
Josh Gordon.
Who's next?
Yeah.
Cheltitz. I don't know anything about Cheltitz, other than he does not understand how lotteries work, regardless
Yeah.
of how many times you tell him.
Yeah.
Cheltitz, a lottery is where people draw ping pong balls with your name on it. There you go. Problem
Yeah.
solved. Jesus.
If your name is picked,
You get
that's,
that.
That's the number.
That's the
that
number you
select
get.
at.
Yeah.
If you're picked first, you get the number 1 pick.
Number 1. The
We
second, you
use
get a.
golf balls.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
We just
golf
golf
balls,
balls.
not
Sorry.
ping pong balls.
Same fucking thing.
Sorry.
I don't know anything about Cheltitz.
I don't know, because he hasn't picked a team really.
He hasn't picked a
He
team.
got put on the Redskins
Yeah.
really, which it's tough. And I never played him.
I was really close to getting RG3 from him though. It was pretty close. He wanted one of my wide receivers though.
Years.
Next, Will. I don't really give a shit what Will does.
You know, I don't. I hope
don't
he gets the
care.
last pick and is just given whatever team.
So next we have Raph. Raph, who does Raph like? Raph likes, I'd say he likes pass catching.
Raffleson was
tight
a,
ends.
he was a Colt. Yeah, he's a tight end guy. He was a Colts guy, and he had the last pick, and he got stuck with the Browns.
Yeah, he had the Jags too, I think, in the year before that.
Yep, I think you're
So
right.
I say Raph probably wants the best team available as well.
a tight end that's up there. I would say like the Saints.
The
is
Saints probably pretty high on
list.
his list.
Because he's not a mobile quarterback guy either.
Browns, I can see him going Browns though. Jordan Cameron,
Maybe, yeah.
Redskins.
I think he would. I don't think he would want to develop Manziel because looking at his attributes, he's not there yet. For someone like you could do it, but
Yeah, I like the Browns, but if Johnny Manziel
Raffleson's
would
an
have had
accuracy
90 speed,
quarterback guy.
it'd have been a totally different
He
story.
needs that. I
If
think
you-
he needs an accurate quarterback, and Manziel isn't when the game starts.
Mhm. Jake, what team
Yeah.
do you want, Jake?
I ranked mine 1 through 32 already. I did that a couple months ago. It's shifted around a little bit. I got some favorites. I got a sleeper in my mind that I
The Rams. Your sleeper is your Rams.
It's not the Rams.
It's the Rams.
That's totally
It's the Rams.
No, I think number one on my list right now is the Redskins. There's
Solid team.
There's a lot of
Solid team.
lot to like about that. Deshaun Jackson,
Deshaun Jackson,
Derek
RG3,
Garcon.
Rakpo.
Roy Halou is a fucking beast.
Yeah, Brian Holberg.
See you.
See you, buddy.
No, I mean there's decent defense, and D'Angelo Hall, as old as he is, still 97 speed, and he's got okay coverage right now. I like to build my defense a little bit more. If I'm trading guys around, I like to do it on defense more so. But I like a fast wide receiver, and Deshaun Jackson is
Yeah,
as
that's
fast
as
as
fast as it gets. So,
But I don't know. There's other great teams up there. If you're picking right behind me and the Browns are available, I'm fucking picking them because I know that's yours. That's
yeah,
yours.
see, I just
No, don't even give me any of that shit because you've been sucking Manziel's dick for 3 years since A&M.
I'm just saying, I don't think he's good, but he's not as good as I'd hoped he would
Don't
be in
be
Madden.
fooled.
So.
Don't be fooled. Whoever gets the Browns,
Yeah,
don't
please,
trade a Manziel.
Please take the Browns.
Don't.
Everybody.
Don't do it.
Please take the Browns, because if it's anyone on this list except for like 3 guys,
You know,
they'll fucking
Cooney,
trade
here's
to
the
me.
thing, Cooney.
Don't trade it to me.
Whoever gets the Browns, if they trade Johnny Manziel, that person is kicked out of the league and banned for life. I don't care who it is. I don't care, if it's your best fucking buddy Carl or Dusty or anyone like that who's been in the league forever. No,
I'm saying-
they're gone. They're out.
If there's like anyone but 3 people on this list, I could convince them to trade them to me. Because I'll just fucking annoy them until they say yes.
No,
That's what I do.
no. Don't nod your head.
You would.
I will.
You will, but be
doubt it?
strong. We gotta be strong. Keep him out of his hands.
Chuck. Chuck likes the Eagles, and Chuck
Chuck's an
likes to
Eagles
have
guy.
a shitty fucking offense. Because Chuck is garbage.
This is
I'm not
what
even talking about Chuck.
This
No,
is big,
no, Chuck
this
doesn't
is gonna
count.
be an event. when
Dusty.
we play each
Let's
other.
see. Who does Dusty like? Dusty likes the best team available. Dusty wants running back,
He needs a
mobile quarterback who's all into that
read.
read option last year.
He needs a big time running
Yeah,
back.
please,
Whoever
it's just-
that may be. I could see Dusty going like Chiefs.
Chiefs, Eagles, Vikings.
Yeah.
All those teams are probably really good for him. Plus, if he had Teddy heart failure, probably pretty good with him too. So,
I think the Vikings are really good.
Pugsley, what team do you want, Pugsley?
Pugsley. I got you pegged on someone like the Eagles or the
Pugsley,
Bengals.
Pugsley needs halfback and tight end. That's
Eagles,
all he needs to
Chiefs.
care about. Eagles and Chiefs, he's saying.
I wouldn't mind the Vikings.
Yeah, Vikings would be pretty good for you. Yeah, good quarterback. Christian Ponder, you can use him.
Yeah,
No.
Adrian Peterson will retire in a
In a
year.
year, and it'd be set up for future with Jared McKinnon. Okay, so just to go next, Carl.
Carl, he's gonna have whoever's left after the first 14 picks.
Yeah, after Carl. Carl's in the lottery, so Carl will probably
He's
get
in the
number
lottery.
1 pick.
It's not the lottery.
Carl goes.
He did well when he was the Lions. I think he would, enjoy
But the thing is funny is
a team like that. Not necessarily the Lions. But
Carl went from the Patriots, where he was just exclusively a run team, to when he was the Lions, to where he just chucked it up to Calvin, so he can adjust.
But
to
at the
whatever
same
team,
time,
so.
he did run the ball a lot because I remember playing against him. I busted my controller in that game, and he's a pass catching running back kind of guy. I bet the Chiefs are really high in
little
his
fucking
list.
angle routes and shit.
Yeah, and fucking having guys like Javid Best run their little streaks and torch your linebackers. He did that a lot.
Next on the list is me.
This
I'm
guy,
going to
you
take
want
the
the
best team
Browns.
available. I really like the Raiders.
You're such a fucking coward.
I really like the Rams.
Pick,
I like the Dolphins. I like the Chiefs.
think he's naming all the teams that he's
Let's see.
never going to take.
Yeah,
like
that's
the
exactly what he's
Vikings.
The
doing.
Dolphins, the Raiders.
Yeah,
and
we'll take the
Oh.
Jaguars.
I like that. I could take the Jaguars. Blake
yeah,
Bortles.
Yep, there you
Meeting
go.
Andrew Luck.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that's real realistic.
No, if I had the number one pick,
Number one pick.
I would take the Redskins.
Yeah, I bet you would.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely would.
Yeah, Cooney.
Cooney wants the Browns. Cooney wants the Redskins. Cooney
But
wants.
Cooney's already been the Browns. I think Cooney's a little bit more of a rube than that, where he would not pick the same team that he's already been.
I can see him going again.
I don't think
I like
so.
the Jets too. I take the Jets again.
We're not on you.
Doesn't matter.
Shut up.
We should be on me. I'm the best.
You were the best.
Scotty Midnight there.
Scotty
Meyer.
Midnight, who gives a
no
flying
one
fat
cares.
fuck Meyer.
I think Scotty would choose diabetes. Is what Scotty would go with. Scotty
You would
go
choose
with
a
really
big
high
fat
blood
blunt
pressure,
or
blood
a
sugar.
bull or yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Myers' mind is
Scotty
made
would
up
choose
about.
that.
He needs a
Is there
tiny
a team that's
fast
like a
wide
frosted
receiver.
Twinkie team he can choose?
Oh, maybe.
Or like a deep fried something he can have?
Yeah.
So
all of those would be good. So do a little bit of research if
Yeah.
you want to find out who.
Is there a
who's
team
on
made
Myers'
of like
mind?
Kit Kat
See
bars?
who's
you can
see
stuff
which
in a little
team
mouth?
stadium has like the
The high-
fattiest, highest cholesterol
Yeah.
meal,
Yep.
and that's probably
That's
who's
where
most
Scotty
on
wants to
his
go,
radar.
so-
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
my pick.
The best teams to own. I think we just mentioned that Niners, Seahawks, Redskins.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of call for the Browns. I think Manziel has turned people. No, not yet.
Production level through the roof. We actually went over this. Like,
Yeah, and
Half an
Pugsley's
hour.
trying to fucking jump the gun because he thinks that we're taking too long. Jesus Christ. Best players.
Best players.
then.
It's all about the quarterback. RG3,
I think
Johnny
it needs to-
Manziel, Cam Newton. You get your hands on one of those guys, you can
It's-
turn your franchise
it's really-
around. You can turn
yeah.
your team around.
It's kind of the same thing, I guess, but those players that are new are going to be your Manziels. They're going to be your Sammy Watkins. They're going to be.
Yep. Try and get all the rookies you can. They're cheap. They
I
last forever. They
think
get better
a
and
guy
better and
like
better.
Giovanni Bernard is going to be
Geo,
coveted.
yep, it's a Geo. Who's
Gio.
dependable.
Yeah,
I can see GRB wanting the Geo.
you could. Is GRB's not on this list? Is he playing?
I don't know. But he's reliable. I'm sure
We
he's
have to
in.
find that out. Otherwise, we're going to have a new Volkswagen Salesman of the Year champion. I don't know what the hell we're going to do.
GRB will be the Panthers.
Yeah, he likes the Panthers.
He does like the Panthers. I don't know why.
Which
This
is-
is
There's a
from
lot to like
the Carolinas,
about
I
the
think.
Panthers. All right, so this is we have a new bit this year.
New bit.
New bit.
New bit. It's our first new bit
Let's
and
go.
our 7th show, which we've done almost for over a year.
Yeah, we almost have zero new things to contribute to this league, but we're gonna have ourselves a little quiz show, and
Here it
we're gonna
goes.
find out who the best really is. Kenny, you're gonna be taking on Pugsley and name that Rambus player. Let's go! Let's go, baby!
Let's
See
play.
what you got? Take a seat.
Woo! There we go. This is intense. Wow, Ryan Pugsley in front of the camera. All right.
No. Okay.
Good. Make it loud enough so that no one can
I'm
hear
trying to
anything
turn it
but the
down.
Jeopardy music. I'll just yell.
All right, here we go. Here we
Here
go.
we go.
All right, here I have myself a list here. Don't quit fucking cheating already. All right, so I have nine former and current
Ooh.
Rick Rambus League members.
The former might be difficult.
I have, for the most part, I think all of them have 5 clues. I'll go through each one of them individually. In order to buzz in, you say your name. First person to say their name, not the name of the person. You say your name.
So I say my own name.
You'll say
Yeah, it's
Kenny,
not-
and you'll say Ryan or dipshit or whatever you want to say. You get whatever you say, as long as it's not Kenny, and you can make your guess. You get one guess per player. You don't get it, the next person can go through as many further.
Hurry
clues
up.
as they
It's a
want.
fucking game show,
All
dude.
right,
We know
here we
how to
go.
play.
Person number 1. This is a former Broncos owner. He attended the 2013 Madden convention.
Fuck.
He is a St. Francis High School alum.
Oh, fucking Kenny?
Okay.
Is it Abramchuk?
It is not.
Fuck.
All right, Pugsley, I have 2 clues. He is married. He owns a Bubby Brister jersey.
Will?
It is not Will. Correct answer. I do, and I said from the 9, I do have 3 rapid fire ones, just in case there is a tie. We were, of course, talking about Mr. David Henslick.
Oh, fucking Jesus Christ.
Yeah, these are tough. There's some tough ones here, all right? There's some
Starts
that are
out
going to be a
with
little
a
easier.
Henslick.
There's some
I
tough
should have
ones.
just yelled Danzig.
All right, person number 2. This is a referral of Will. His PSN handle was Ginger Nation 15.
Oh, Kenny!
Kenny!
Eric Sylvester!
Eric Sylvester!
Damn it.
That is correct.
The Fly Man!
He also remains a valued league member, former D&D guest, sends Joe Bentley his podcast to get on the thread. All right, person number 3. This is a former Seahawks owner. He is a St. Cloud State alum. He is a Rick Rambus League fan favorite, one of the most beloved members.
Kenny. David Hetland.
It is David Hetland.
Fuck.
I just
Went to my
destroyed
Super
him.
Bowl.
2-0. He also loves the Bears and created a Bill Simon obituary after Megatron was lost for the season.
Oh, fucking Hetland.
Oh, that was one of the best. All right, person number 4. This is an original Rick Rambus League member. He is married and a father. He won his first PST matchup when Bentley upset him 38-35, and Bentley deserved to win that game. That was his comment. He's a former Rambus title winner.
Cooney? Ryan
Kenny.
Cooney.
Ryan, it is Cooney. The final clue was that he is a slew. All right, person number 5 works as a school social worker, which is depressing for America.
What is that? Who would do something like
He is a former Patriots owner. Once offered Cooney Aaron Hernandez for Trent
Chuck.
Richardson.
that? Ryan, Chuck.
Ryan,
Damn
Chuck.
it.
Remember to say your name first, you dumb. It's
If I'm saying who it
no,
is,
you
it's not
say
gonna
your
be
name
Kenny,
first.
who is-
That's your buzzer.
Oh my god.
Pay attention to the rules. He also won a Rambus title, possibly the fastest to ever do so,
No, he
and
didn't.
loves the bench press. Person number 6. This is a degenerate gambler with diabetes. If he had a superpower, it would be his ability to recognize and know the name of every 80s song and band that comes on the radio or is played by a cover band at the bar.
Oh, Kenny! DJ Lloyd!
It is DJ Lloyd. He took over the Seahawks, was in the league for 21 days, and was a referral of JPD.
That wasn't who I was thinking of.
Oh man, when I saw how quickly he was out of the league. Oh man. Alright, person number 7. This person lives in Chicago. He is the subject of multiple Rick Rambus League controversies.
Kenny. Mace.
That is incorrect.
Fuck! Mace is a black guy!
It is not correct.
Kenny.
I'm Kenny.
Wait,
Ryan
no,
Will.
wait till I get to.
He said Will!
Jesus Christ, Ryan! You got 3 clues to
He
get through.
said Will! Next
My
person!
God. One controversy. Well, should we? Since both of you got it wrong, do we just keep going to the next person?
Yeah, say who it is.
Well, you could still re-guess again now.
Okay.
All right, I got.
Kenny Scott.
Okay, you're out. One controversy was letting Brad win so he could make the playoffs. He selected the Packers at number 7 from the 2012 lottery. His final team was the Chiefs in Madden 13.
Oh, I know who it is.
I can't think of his name.
I know who it
I
is.
know we had the Chiefs in 13.
Kenny, Amit.
It is Amit. Ryan, he did not get
Amit
the points.
Wadarahara, whatever the fuck his name is.
So let's see. Kenny has 1,
4.
2, 3, 4. No. 3. Well, 4, I guess, if you count that last one.
Good deal.
So it is
3.
You have 2.
4-2. 4-2. I have 2 left. Pugsley, you need to run the table here.
No, it's gonna happen.
This person lives in Blaine. He is married and has 1 kid. He is a former Rams owner.
Kenny, Matt Mulville.
It is Matt Mulville.
As soon as he said Blaine.
He failed to score a point in his first 11 quarters of play in the league. He kicked a field goal as time expired in his 3rd game. His first 3 points. Well, Kenny is going to win, but let's go through this final one here.
Like always, all I do is win.
Shame on you, Pugsley. Alright, this person is 26 years old. He is single. He had 1 submission in PST2, and it was a 2 seed.
Kenny, Ryan Holberg.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
It was that submission was upset in the 2nd round. He wore a Michael Vick jersey to the 1st convention. Which I guess neither of you were at, were you? Pathetic. He is a former Core Dog champion.
Oh yeah.
I know who it is.
That's the final clue. Do you not know it because of that? There's only been 2, and one of them's sitting on the other side of the camera right now.
Kenny, Benny Boo.
You can't even. You don't get credit
I
for
don't
it, but
care.
you can't get credit for it. Jesus Christ! All right, I got rapid fire 3.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire 3 here. These are worth no points, but just for fun since I made them. Cinderella 15 seed from PST1.
Oh, Ryan Pugsley.
No.
Weren't you a 15 seed?
PST1?
Oh, for PST1?
No.
Fucking. Oh, what's his name? The fucking Timberwolves player. What are you talking about?
What are you talking
What
about?
are you talking about?
Who was the 15 seed that went to the championship in our first preposterous statement tournament?
It's either you or Raph.
It's
Raph.
Raffleson. Jesus Christ.
What a
Wow, I thought
fucking
that was going to be a
dickhole.
lot. El Duche,
Oh, Will.
MVP of the 2013 Madden Convention.
JPB.
JPB.
Oh,
God, you are
You
pathetic,
are
Pugsley.
Pathetic at this.
What a
Quick at the buzzer.
fucking mess you are.
Wow. Well,
So that was it. I thought that was pretty successful.
that was
except
very successful.
how
Again,
horrible Pugsley was at that.
that was really sad. I didn't feel like I felt like
I
was beating a
surprised
child.
It's really, yeah.
Like,
You
felt
could
like
have
I
had your
was pummeling
dog
a
sitting in
baby.
this chair and they would have done better.
Here we go.
That was not
Oh,
good.
my
Say
God.
you're the best at everything again.
I am the best at everything. Everything.
It's tough, but no one else is going to put something like that together, so I can't ever face against you. But I think I wanted to have Cooney on the show because I bet he would give you a run.
Yeah, I bet you could.
I bet. I mean, I won't say Bentley would because he wouldn't. He would be terrible at it. But like
There's
maybe
nothing
someone
that
like
better than me.
Noah would do okay.
Yeah, if it was like tax law or like how to file your taxes, Noah would probably beat me.
Yeah.
Or
GMB
not.
would be a
Really, he'd
GMB.
probably beat me on how to sell a car faster.
I think he would give you a run. He's been in the league for a long time. He's got a lot of knowledge.
All right, well, that's it. Let's sign this off.
You know-
Let's sign it off.
Sign it off.
This,
No,
right now is
so
the time
long.
when everyone has hope. Because you're all champions right now. You're all false champions because I'm the real champion.
We're undefeated.
Everyone's undefeated.
We're all
Everyone
undefeated
has
right
the
now.
Niners. Everyone has the Seahawks right now.
We got him.
Everyone's got the Redskins.
We got
There
him.
can be only one, guys. But right now,
everybody's got the team they
everyone
want.
has got the team they want. They're all plotting their championship run.
So let's get it pumped up around here, Rick Ramis.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's
Play is coming.